When I see this moth, a prominent in the genus Clostera, up close and in slow motion, I'm astounded by the details. I mean, this adult stage doesn't feed, only lives probably a few weeks, and yet look at its millions of hair-like scales and the intricate patterns and colors they make. There are over 100,000 described species of moths, and considering them can be an experience that reveals how bewildering, deep, and unexplored insect biodiversity can be. Take this one for example, a litter moth in the genus Zanclognatha. There are 12 described species of this in the US and Canada. In 2011, when the most recent one was described, the authors wrote that this group contains hidden biodiversity. There are still undescribed species of this moth flying around, but they're likely only apparent in the caterpillar stage or through genetic analysis. On the other hand, we know that some moths are hanging out by themselves on their own lonely branch of the evolutionary tree. This one, a locust underwing, belongs to a monotypic genus, which means it has no closely related sister species. Other more famous examples of animals with no living close relatives are things like the platypus and aardvark. Like them, this moth represents what is now a singular evolutionary path of life on Earth, a journey that no other living animal comes close to or will ever get to repeat. Over the past few years, I've published flight footage from over 35 species of moths here on this channel. Something about seeing them fly in slow motion that transforms them into something different. In this video, I'm compiling the best moth shots I've gathered over the past year. Now, I say best because for every moth you see in this video, there are other ones like this tiger moth that I couldn't get a good clip of. This one didn't make the cut because either the paintbrush was in the shot or it would only fly away from the camera instead of across the frame. So this video just has the good ones. And I think the best way I can present them is to show how these moths are just a tiny slice of overall moth biodiversity. One way to see moth diversity is to look within a single hyperdiverse group. These three are all owlet moths belonging to the same noctuid family, which in the US has around 2,500 species. To get a better sense of these ones I filmed and the related diversity, I went to the NC State Insect Collection to look up these groups and find some specimens. This is a drawer with 3 species of fern moths. This one here, the pink shaded fern moth, is the one that I filmed in flight. Up close, the scales on the top side of the wings decorate the moths in complicated waves of brown, black, and pink with white and orange highlights. From the side, you can see the irregular spikiness and the tufts of scales that stick out from the legs. In motion, all these details and color become even more apparent. And as this fern moth takes off, you'll see the iridescent shimmer of these wing patterning scales as they reflect the light with every wing beat. Now, not all owlet moths look like that. This one, with its solid yellow coloring with subtle flecks and outlines in black, is called a black-bordered lemon moth. Its wings share the same glossy metallic shimmer as fern moths, but this and all other species in this genus share a mostly smooth, bright yellow wing pattern. Within its subfamily of owlet moths, other closely related genera are very different in appearance. For instance, here's a red-spotted Marimatha that was just one box over in the same taxonomic drawer as the lemon moth. The last of the owlet moths in this video is this one, a bird-dropping moth. I found and filmed this particular one in southeastern Arizona, but there are over 30 species of this type of moth spread all across the US. Of course, they get their common name for their wing patterns and colors that make them seem like mimics of bird droppings. This type of moth isn't the only one to adopt this strategy. A bunch of other owlet moths do it too. But this species and its close relatives here in this drawer can be exceptionally good at it. Take this specimen for example. A closer look at the wing scales shows how it even has that subtle putrid yellow smear of a bird dropping copied pretty well. Okay, I have 3 more that are not owlet moths to show you. This one on my finger is a Geometrid moth in the genus Xanthotype. In their caterpillar stage, these inchworms camouflage themselves by mimicking twigs. But as adults, they rest with their big, bright yellow wings held out to the side and highly visible. To me, brightly colored geometrids like this are very butterfly-like with their wings that display a single continuous pattern and are held out and flapped as a single functional unit. This one is a crambid snout moth known as a straight-lined Vaxi. Most moths in this family like to sit as still as they can with their wings tightly tented over their bodies. This one adopted that position in front of the camera and would only stir up into a flight if I gave it a light tap on its back. While most other moths in this group are golden brown or white, this is one of the few species decorated with bright orange stripes on the wing and body. The last moth in this video is this, a twirler moth. In the moth field guides, its taxonomic family is described as a huge assemblage of small and very small moths. This one I found doing its dancing, twirling display on the surface of a leaf. It rapidly runs in circles, spinning and showing off its striped and iridescent wings. When this one jumps into the air, you can see how with these small moths, the wings are much more fringed and hair-like in comparison to the bigger species you've seen in this video. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed admiring these moths as much as I did. Thanks for watching.